The federal government of Nigeria, the Economic Community of West African States alongside Morocco and Mauritania have stated their commitment to push forward in the development of the African Atlantic Gas Pipeline project. Officials representing various countries of the ECOWAS inter-ministerial meetings of the Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline project stated that they are collaborating with partners to advance the initiative, which aims to connect at least 13 nations and foster economic growth throughout the region. The joint meeting held recently in Nigeria was attended by ECOWAS ministers of hydrocarbon and energy with the participation of Morocco and Mauritania. The Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline project is an initiative of the federal government of Nigeria and the Kingdom of Morocco. The project was conceived during a visit of King Mohammed to Nigeria in December 2016. The Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline project, estimated at $26 billion, merges two major pipeline projects: the $975 million West African Gas Pipeline Extension Project, extending 678 kilometers, and the 5,669 kilometers Nigeria-Morocco Gas Pipeline Project, expected to cost about $25 billion. It is aimed at monetization of Nigeria's abundant natural gas resources, thereby generating additional revenue for the country, diversification of Nigerian gas export routes, and elimination of gas flaring. It is also expected to assist in supplying gas to Morocco, 13 ECOWAS countries and Europe, as well as integration of the economies of the sub-region. The gas pipeline length of the project is 5,300 kilometers from Nigeria to Morocco and 1,700 kilometers onshore from Dakar to northern Morocco. According to the organizers, the main objective of the current meeting was to present to the ministers in charge of hydrocarbons the latest version of the community's text to provide an update on the overall progress of the project, a necessary step to consolidate the involvement of all member states in the project development process. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited underscored the importance of decisions to be made at the meeting, stressing it will shape the future of the African Atlantic Gas Project. The Nigerian representatives also emphasized that the project must make a positive impact on the economics of the nations around the region and lives of the people. According to the organizers, they noted that progress had been made with front-end engineering design phase 2 study now completed and work ongoing for surveys in environmental and social impact assessment, as well as the land acquisition and resettlement policy framework. This achievement underscores ECOWAS' shared capacity and resolve to bring this pipeline project to fruition, demonstrating both the project viability and ECOWAS' capability for effective execution, supported by strong regional collaborations. The NNPC is well positioned to progress this project by leveraging on its expertise across gas production, processing, transmission and marketing, and experience having executed similar projects like the West African Gas Pipeline project. According to stakeholders, the prompt completion of the project will depend on members' continued commitment and collaboration to drive the success of the Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline project. The 6,800 kilometers Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline project will connect Nigeria to Morocco and is expected to supply all ECOWAS member states, Mauritania, and potentially Europe. It is projected to traverse 13 coastal countries as earlier stated. The project, as I earlier stated, now merges two key pipeline projects, which are the $975 million West African Gas Pipeline Extension Project and the Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline Project, valued at about $25 billion as earlier noted. The merger of the two projects reflected the region's strategic vision for a more connected and economically vibrant pipeline network. Stakeholders also noted that the project is expected to unlock new markets and bolster energy security throughout the region, and by linking the natural gas reserves in Nigeria to North Africa and Europe, the initiative expands opportunities for economic growth, industrialization, and job creation. To be candid, the initiative seeks to monetize Nigeria's abundant natural gas resources, generate additional revenue, diversify gas export route, and eliminate gas flaring as earlier stated. According to major stakeholders, the gas pipeline project is not just a pipeline project. It is a major step forward in the vision of an integrated hydrocarbon and energy infrastructure within Africa. The ECOWAS noted that the merger of the West African Gas Pipeline Extension Project and the Nigerian-Morocco Gas Pipeline Project into the African Atlantic Gas Pipeline Project, following the decision at the 63rd Ordinary Session of the Authority of the ECOWAS Heads of State and Government on the 9th of July 2023, reflect the region's strategic vision for a more connected and economically vibrant pipeline network. It was also noted that the intergovernmental agreement of this project will serve as a framework guiding relations between the states involved, ensuring cohesive collaboration and equitable terms. While the host government, Nigeria's agreement forms the foundation of a mutually beneficial partnership that promises stability and predictability in ECOWAS investment climate. Stakeholders also noted that the draft institutional agreement should be an affirmation of government commitment to enhancing hydrocarbon and energy trade within ECOWAS and other African countries, facilitating access to natural gas across the region, and expanding its footprint in the global gas market. Recall that this project began in 2016 when Nigeria and Morocco discussed further an African gas pipeline project, which was an endeavor to substitute the Maghreb-Europe energy supply, which Algeria cancelled due to their diplomatic rivalry. Initiated in 2016 by King Mohammed and former President of Nigeria Muhammadu Buhari, the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline project, which will skirt the coastlines of 13 West African countries, could pump billions of cubic meters of natural gas to the kingdom. It is also on record that Nigeria, being an OPEC member, has the largest proven reserves of gas in Africa and the 7th largest globally. Morocco is set to host over 1,600 kilometers of the project, which is 5,600 kilometers in length. Both countries moved to revive the long-stalled project in light of a gas supply crunch following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2021. At the time, the Moroccan monarch stressed the potential benefit that the pipeline could bring to Africa and Europe, which was heavily reliant on Russian gas and still grappling to find new sources. The project became crucial since Algeria had cancelled the Maghreb-Europe gas pipeline project over its diplomatic brawl with Rabat. GME connected Algerian gas fields with the port of Tarifa in Cadiz via Morocco, earning the Moroccan government over 50 million euros annually in transit fees and 800 million cubic meters of Algerian gas at a stable price, which was used to power their stations. After Algiers cut off its supply, Rabat turned to different energy sources. It also started looking to secure a gas deal that does not require passing by the borders of its frenemy and neighbor, Algeria. With less than 100 million cubic meters of natural gas production annually, the Moroccan kingdom mainly depends on Algerian natural gas to meet its needs. It was on this note that the Moroccan government approached the Nigerian government for a gas pipeline project that will span 5,600 kilometers and go through the Atlantic whilst avoiding the Algerian border. Meanwhile, surprisingly, Algeria is also pursuing its own similar challenging pipeline. Since the Ukraine-Russia war, Algeria has pushed to relaunch plans for a trans-Saharan gas pipeline linking Nigeria to Algeria's Mediterranean coast via Niger. In 2022, Algiers signed an MOU with Abuja and Niamey to bring the 4,128 kilometers pipeline to fruition at up to $19 billion. From Algeria, the gas could be pumped via the Mediterranean undersea transmitted pipeline to Italy through Tunisian territory or loaded into liquefied natural gas tankers for export. However, Algeria's pipeline faces several security challenges as it must pass through thousands of kilometers of desert, including some areas where the jihadist groups have waged protracted insurgency. Be it as it may, the two projects, the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline and the Nigerian-Algerian gas pipeline, are two projects that will actually boost the economy of Nigeria, and they both stand out as a win-win situation for the Nigerian economy. Hopefully they both come to fruition. Drop a comment and tell us what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.